Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Hope all is well. Happy Wednesday. I almost said happy Friday. We ain't even at Friday yet. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. If you could please give me a thumbs up, would be greatly appreciated. Come on in. Welcome in, fam. Here I like to call my subscribers family, so welcome in. I see you, Bronze. Hello, hello. How are you? Hope all is well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day so far. Happy Wednesday. We'll get started here in just a second, but I hope everyone had a great day. Today, for me, was a good day. I didn't do too much, worked out. If you know, you know. This is my third live for today, so working on those watch hours, but I just like to be on here talking to my people. So appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Welcome in. Um, I see three people in the chat. Thank you for being here. I'm just gonna get started. I'm not gonna be on here too long, and I don't think this live will make it to an hour, but we'll try our best to make it an hour. And that was my stomach. Um, so I just ate two tacos, and that is all I ate today. That is it. I need to eat some more. And I will here after this live. But, yeah, so today I've done three lives. My first live was a workout. So if you want to catch me working out, you can catch me on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9:45 Mountain Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast, that's 11:45. And you can see me work out. You can follow along with me if you choose. But we're on this fitness goal of losing some weight because I gained some weight over the holidays. And I'm trying to lose it. And I also just want to better my health with doing physical activity. And we're starting off with chair yoga and a vibration plate. So if you haven't been seeing those lives, go check them out. They usually run for an hour, hour and 10 minutes at most. And then my second live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays is my driving chat. So I do that every single day, Monday through Friday. And then my third live for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is a topic like tonight. So tonight I'm going to be talking about how to use your cashback when you order from my website. And if you're not familiar with my channel, I'm all about health and wellness and using plant-based products for your everyday needs. And if you choose to, you can shop my website for hygiene products, cleaning supplies, supplements, skincare products, you name it, we got it, and it's all plant-based. And it is my business, and I try to make it your business. So that is what I like to promote here is my business, and it's all plant-based products. So better for your health, your environment, and all around in general, and it really does work. And I love showcasing it. I love talking about it. If you have questions, you can definitely ask or put it in the comment section if you're catching the replay. But we're going to get into this without further ado. So I am going to share my screen. I have pinned the link to the website in the chat. And you can click that and it will take you to the website where you can create your free account. And if you're catching the replay, you can click the link in the description of this live. Let's share my screen. Let's do that. Yeah, that's filming. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's pretty loud to me. Live. Alrighty. So once you click the link, this is what the website would look like. And hopefully, yeah, I'm not in the way. So you can do this from your phone, you can do it from your tablet, you can do it from the computer. As long as it has access to the internet, you can click this link and it will take you here. Once you get here to your first step, if you're new and never ordered, you can click sign in. Sign in is where you would want to. We're going to click that, and it's at the top right of the screen where it says sign in next to the shopping cart. And then once we sign in, you will see that it now says my account once you're signed in, but you would create your account. So it would give you the option of creating your account. It's free to create your account. Doesn't cost any money to create an account. And then you put your personal information in there, and then you can, once you're done with that, you can start ordering any of the products. There is a lot of products on the website. Depending on what you're looking for, you can search for it, or you can go to the shop on the left corner of the screen, and it will break it down for you. So once you click shop, it breaks it down from oils to diffusers to collections to Young Living exclusive brands. And there's all types of products. There's things for kids, things for women, things for men. It's all broken down in here. There's things for dogs. So it's all broken down. Um, So it's not as hard to navigate the website, but for some people it can be a little daunting. So if you do need help, just reach out to me. Leave a comment or reach out to me on Instagram. I will be gladly to help you walk through this. But that's also why I wanted to do this live too, to show people. So once you go to my account where it used to say sign in the top right of the screen, it will have a list of things. So we'll have your loyalty orders, it will have your order history, my rewards, wish list, credit, account details, address books. It has all that in here. If you're just a customer, you will not see virtual office. Hello, House of X. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope all is well. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for being here. We're just going over the website and how to use your loyalty order rewards, and that's where we're going right now. So I'm just navigating through the website. So once you get to my rewards right here, that's what you're going to click. If you click credits, credit is different from rewards. So looking for my rewards, I'm going to see how many rewards I have. So I kind of messed up a while ago, but when you do a loyalty order consistently, so month to month, um, the more you do it, the more percent that you'll get back in return. So I've only been doing it for 3 months consecutively because 3 months ago I messed up on my loyalty order and didn't place an order. So it screwed up how long I've been doing a loyalty order. And this is not the maximum percent that you can get back. You can get back, I think it's either 24 or 25%. I forget what's the max. I think it's 24, but don't quote me on it. It's either 24 or 25% that you can get back. And right now, I have $268 worth of cash back. How that cash back accumulates is you apply loyalty or a 50 PV or higher. So PV stands for product value. If I spent over 50 PV, you'll get some cash back in return when you do spend more than 50 PV. And usually my orders are like 100 or more because I'm ordering what I need for the month. Like hygiene products, toothpaste, mouthwash, dental floss, cleaning supplies, um, just whatever I need on a regular basis, that is what I order for the month. And if I get low on something, I will definitely reorder it. And I try to keep two of everything. So like two toothpaste for my son, two mouthwash, two shampoos for my son's hair. I try to get two on hand just in case the product does go out. Because remember, all the products are plant-based, and with the company, they have their own farms, and sometimes the crops are not ready available for harvest. So some products will go out of stock and they don't put just mediocre products out there. So you will have to wait a little bit. So that's why I like to keep like two on hand. And remember, anything that you're using on a daily basis, you put on your skin, you absorb it. And if it has bad chemicals or ingredients in the product, you're absorbing all of that. Hello, hello, Queen. Queen's Alchemy. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Welcome in. I'm just talking about rewards that you can get when you place a loyalty order. So a loyalty order, and I didn't go over what a loyalty order is. I kind of did, but not really. Um, but on the screen is what you can see how much rewards or cash back that I have from my previous orders, and I've only been doing it for consecutive 3 months. Really, if I would have been consecutively, it would have been like probably 28 or 30, over 30 months of ordering back to back. But I messed up 3 months ago, so that's why it's only showing three. But the longer you do a loyalty order, the more percent back you get back. And it's really worth it because I'll show you here in a minute why. Um, you can order things that you don't want to spend your money on, and you can just use your cash back. And Queen is speaking to the chat, so House of X, Bronze, and anyone else in the background. Queen is saying hello. Peace and love. All right, so I'm going to scroll down just a little bit and it says, how do I qualify for loyalty rewards? You earn loyalty points that can be redeemable for product purchases on every loyalty order that is 50 PV point value. I call it product value, um, or each month, plus as your number of consecutive months with a 50 plus PV loyalty order increases, so does the amount of your loyalty points you earn. So remember, the longer you do a consecutive month to month, and you spend at least 50 PV, the rate, this 20% will go up. So you'll start off at 10%, and then after that, you go up to 20%. And then after, I think, a year of consecutive orders, it will go up to 24 or 25%. So, step one, set up a monthly loyalty order of 50 PV or more. So, that's all you got to do is just add something to your loyalty order. You can change up your loyalty order. If you were here on Monday, you saw what I ordered on Monday. Um, I would show you again, but if I click that space, it's going to show personal information, and I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to share that order. But just know that I shared my loyalty order on Monday. So if you want to go check that out, you can go back and watch it. But set up a monthly loyalty order of 50 PV or more. Again, PV stands for product value. So if you buy like an item that's only $12, you're only going to get around 12 PV points, and you need to get up to 50. Once you get to 50, that's when you'll see the cash back come back to you. If you spend 100 PV, that's when you see the cash back. You'll see the discount of 24% for an entire year. If you keep doing a loyalty order, you'll never lose that 24% discount. You'll also get the free product for the month. And this month for February, it is Peace and Calming. So you can get a free product. If you spend 200, then you'll get Peace and Calming and Joy. If you spend 300, you'll get Peace and Calming, Joy, and Inner Beauty Collagen. So those are the free products for the month of February. But you'll also get the cashback. You'll also get the discount. Um, and yeah, that's it. That's all you will get. But that's a lot of stuff getting back just from ordering. So step two, earn loyalty points with every loyalty order of 50 PV or more. So keep that in mind. If you want cash back, you have to spend at least 50 PV. And the more you spend, the more you get back. The longer you do a loyalty order from month to month, the more you'll get back. And then step three, redeem loyalty points on future product purchases at checkout. So that is what I'm going to show you how to use your points. And it's very, very simple. So these are past orders, and it goes way back. You can see, like I've been ordering for quite some time. It goes way back to 2020, 2021 in October. Um, but you can see how on the far right of the screen, you can see where I used points because it would be red minus, and where I accumulated points. And I want to say 2022, they were real generous. Every time you placed a loyalty order, they gave you $10 cash back automatically. So I had a bunch of cash during 2022. And then when I placed an order on February 4th, I got $10 cash back. Um, when I placed one last month, I got $12. December, another $12. I wasn't ordering heavy during the holiday season, just because I have money allocated for excuse me, allocated for other things like gifts for my son and things. And that's also when I end up losing. But you can see I've ordered pretty much every month except for where did I mess up? October, November, December. Oh, it was October. October and November is where I screwed up. I didn't order enough. I placed an order, but it was a very small amount. It was a very small order. And that doesn't include shipping for 50. No, so shipping is not included in the price either. It is not included. So once upon a time, shipping was free. It was like they didn't charge for shipping. But then the state of the world changed and shipping just went up. And then they started charging, I think it's $10 where I'm at. They charge $10. I think it's like 9.98 or something, which kind of sucks because nobody really wants to pay for shipping. No one does. All right, so these are the points that I have $268 worth. And I remember when you place a loyalty order, a year from that order is when those points will expire. So we can go back and see a year from now. It's not going to show us. But $3.09 is going to expire in March of this year, and because I'm gonna be using some of my points, this will go away. Well, it won't go away, it will push your points further out. So it'll probably be in, like, April or May, of the next expiration of your points. So your points do expire a year from when you accumulated them. And I try not to lose any points, so, I try to stay within, like, 3 to 6 months of ordering and using my points. Um, but I wanted to order a specific product. So to get the rewards, you have to spend, and if this comes across crazy, it's because I'm speaking it into the chat. Laugh out loud. Um, so to get the rewards, you have to spend. And then no, Queen, you're making perfect sense. I think you're using talk to chat, or like you're talking and it's writing for you. Um, but so how you get your points is, yes, you have to place a loyalty order of 50 PV. PV stands for product value. So once you spend 50, you will definitely receive cash back. But that doesn't include, so let's say you spent $40 worth of product. That does not include your shipping amount. So let me just go to a product real quick so you can better understand. So let's say you ordered this Angelica essential oil. The price is going, it's the discounted price of 50.50. That is 50 PV right there, because you can see right here, on the right of the screen, or the right of this product, it says PV and then it says 50.5. That is the PV amount. So if you're trying to get any free product or any cash back, look at the PV amount. It's usually dollar for dollar, but it's not like that for every product. So you just got to be careful on what you're ordering. So let me try to find something that's not dollar for dollar in PVM. Um, most things are, but not everything. I'm gonna try to find something, and all of this is dollar for dollar so far. All right, let me pick a different. Let's pick CBD. Um, all of this is for dollar for dollar. I'm trying to find something that's incredible. This is skincare products. All right, here's something. So this Bloom by Young Living collection, it has a few things in it, and you're gonna pay $100. This is discounted because I do have that 24% discount. Um, but the dollar for dollar and the PV amount is not the same. So let's say you bought this and you were expecting to get the free product for this month, which is Peace and Calming. Just because you spent $100 doesn't mean you're going to get that free product with a loyalty order, because the PV amount is less than. So you always got to look at the PV amount if you're looking to get like free things in return. So I hope that clarifies it. I should have spent some more. I could have got some rewards. Yes, Queen. So anytime you spend 50 PV, you will get cash back to use on future product purchases. So this is also why I wanted to do this. This lesson right here is because a lot of people will get it confused with, well, I spent this amount, so I should be able to get this. And it's not because of what you spent dollar amount. It's the PV. That's why I always say product value. So if you spend 50 PV, you'll get cash back. If you spend 100 PV, you get that 24% discount, and you'll get the free product, which this month it's Peace and Calm. And then if you spent the 200, you get the Peace and Calming, and you'll get Joy. If you spent 300, you'll get the Peace and Calming, the Joy, and the Inner Beauty Collagen. And I just went back to the beginning of the website, and I'm looking for the gifts with purchase. It's usually on the home page. I'm not seeing it. It's probably because the new essential oil that's out. So I'm not sure where the gifts with purchase is. It's usually when, and then there are those $5 diffusers, and you see right here with the $5 diffuser, if you bought a single and it's $5, you're only getting 3 PV. If you bought the 12 pack and spent $50, you're only getting 30 PV. So you'll still get some PV, but you won't get the dollar for dollar. Get my bundle. I'm not sure where the gifts with purchase are, but they're usually on the front of this home page. And so I'm not sure where that is. But I'm gonna go ahead and look for what I was going to order with my points. And how this works is you do not add. If you want to use your points, don't add it to your loyalty order. A loyalty order is for a loyalty order, so it's a one-time order for the month. And I've already placed my loyalty order for this month, and it processed on the 19th. So if you go back to Monday, um, it will show you like what I'm ordering, and I changed the date to the 19th. So it processed at midnight of this morning. So it's already processed. It hasn't shipped yet. It'll probably ship either tonight or tomorrow. And I should have it by like Saturday, Monday at the latest. But how you use your points is, so you go to this little shopping cart and you can see there's multi-green in the shopping cart. We're going to remove that. We don't want that in there. And there is an oil that I want. It's very expensive, but I don't want to spend my money on this very expensive oil. And it's called Rose. So you can see right here, Rose is an essential oil. You can see the price of it. It is $214. That is a lot of money to be spending on a bottle of essential oil. The reason why it's so pricey, this is a premium product, but it takes so many petals from rose to make this one single bottle. So a lot of people don't have this bottle, but I'm going to add it to my cart. I'm not adding to a loyalty order, add to cart. The only time I do an add to cart order is if I'm using my points or if there are new products that just came out, you won't be able to add it to a loyalty order. You have to do an add to cart order. So as you can see, it's in there and we got it. So we're going to click away. But let me just read on Rose. So Rose essential oil has a sensual allures you to its highest frequency notes, creating a peaceful, loving, and nurturing environment at home and settling the mood for romance. It beautifies the skin, promotes the appearance of an even skin tone, and reduces the appearance of fine lines. If you scroll down, you can read even more. And you are so welcome, Queen. I love to help in any way I can. And if you have questions, you can definitely ask. And I wish Queen, I wish I could bring you up here and you can ask all the questions. Um, I just don't know how. One day I'll figure it out. And if you do want to come up here, we can try to figure it out. But if you scroll down, it says about. So it says also known as damask rose or rose otto. Rose Damassilia is a cultivated variety of rose with deeply fragrant pink blossoms, reserved for thousands of years as a symbol of love and romance. The rose is considered the queen of flowers. Rose essential oil has a lush floral aroma that invokes the beauty of the blossoms which it is extracted. Steam distilled in a del- del- delicate process. It takes 22 pounds of rose petals to produce one 5 ml bottle of rose essential oil. 22 pounds of rose petals. Do you know how many roses that is? That is a lot of roses. So that's why it's pricey. Um, Enjoyed aromatically, rose essential oil sets the mood for pampering and romance. Applied topically, it beautifies the skin and leaves it delicately perfumed with a symphonous aroma. What are you saying? Baby K, hello. Queen, I was saying, if you want to come up, I don't know how to bring you up, but maybe you can walk me through it and you can ask all your questions. And thank you for being here, Baby K. I appreciate you. Welcome home, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Queen, I'm gonna make you a moderator. Oh, I can't do it on. I can't do it on here. I'll make you a moderator, but give me 1 second because I'm in the wrong account. I should make that account. Managing. Alrighty. 1 second, Sam. 1 second. Sorry. All right, Queen. You should be blue now. And thank you everyone for sticking around. We're just talking about how to use your loyalty points or cash back to use on future product purchases. And I'm just reading over Rose right now because I'm going to order it and it's very expensive. And I can spend my money on it. But I have cash back to use on future product purchases from my previous loyalty order. And you too can save up your points and get something that you want to get without spending the money. And you can use it on anything that has a blue flag next to it. And I'll show you that in just a second. So that is Rose. And I'm going to scroll back to the top, but you can see the PV amount. If you bought it, it's going to cost you 214 and you'll have 105 PV. And then this blue flag means you can use your points on it. Once upon a time, there was no blue flag next to rose. You would have to spend your money to get the rose, but they changed it. So now you're able to get the rose without having to spend that money. But let's go to collections real quick. So there are some collections that you can get, and it comes with multiple oils. And most of these have blue flags next to them. So if you don't want to spend your money on a collection, this is a perfect way to get a bunch of oils without spending your money on them. Some of these can be a little pricey, like Freedom Release. This is a good one to have. I don't even have this one. I don't even have Freedom Sleep. I don't have that one. I do have Golden Touch. I do have the Feelings. I have the Everyday Essential Oils. I want this Essence of Seasons. I need this one. Haven't got it yet. Um, I have pretty much quite a bit of these, but let's go back to Rose. Rose is what we're getting. Oh, I already added the cart. So I don't have to search for it again. If I go to this little shopping cart, at my mom's. I still have you on. Okay, cool. No problem. I'm on StreamYard. I have StreamYard. I pay for it. It's like $26 a month for me. And that's because I had StreamYard and then everyone stopped using it because they went up on price. And I kept it and paid it for like 2 months. And then I told them I was going to cancel it. And then they gave me a discount for 6 months for $26 a month for 6 months. And I was like, well, I'm going to keep it for now. So I have StreamYard. But once we click that, we can see and if you are new to the website, you could type in the code. And Queen, I didn't get back to you on that one. I'll need to call them, but ShareYL, you can type in there. It's not gonna work for me, but yeah, it should have worked for you. Maybe because you didn't enough. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I didn't look into it. Today's been a busy day. Um, but all right, let's get out of there. Hello, the Bud Files. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm a little reluctant to click view cart because I don't want it to share my personal information. So I'm gonna stop sharing for just a second and see what happens. If it doesn't share my information, I'll bring it back up. And it does not. Mm. And I'm reluctant to click on it. Eesh. I don't want to. Okay, I gotta try something real quick. Real quick, I'm gonna share my screen. It didn't show my personal information on that. So I'm gonna go back to sharing my screen. And thank you everyone for being here. Bear with me. I'll probably cut this part out so we don't have all this for the replay. All right. So we're gonna go back. We're going to just add something a lot cheaper because I don't want it to charge me, and I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Because it's been a minute since I used my rewards points, and we're just gonna pick. Let's go to Vitality Oils because that's the cheapest oils. So Vitality oils are oils that you can consume, and these are the cheapest oils. So if you're looking for oils and don't want to break the bank, click on Vitality Dietary Oil, and then it will showcase all the oils that you can consume. And these have white labels, as you can see. And it says Vitality, and they are safe to consume. You can buy these veggie capsules and make like your own like vitamin or supplement with your oils. Because remember, these are plant-based. But what do I want to test it on? Let's see. Um, let's go with we'll go with grapefruit. So I'm going to add it to cart, and remember, it has a blue flag. All of these mostly have a blue flag next to them. I think all of them does. And I think there's like 53 vitality oils, but we added it to the cart. I think the number didn't change. So I clicked it again. All right, there it is. So it's in the shopping cart. We're going to view it. And I'm not seeing. I'm afraid to click on checkout because it's not showing. It usually shows, do you want to use your points on this item? And then I'd say yes. But you hear the subtotal, like the order summary. It's showing the 24% discount. It's showing the product tax, the shipping tax, and the shipping. So it is $9.99. And then they add those taxes in there. So it ends up being $20. But we'll just spend uh, I don't want to spend money that I don't have to. Normally it would just say use your points. And then you would click on the item, and that is where I'm using my points on. And I'm a little reluctant to click on checkout because I think it's going to charge me. But I also don't want to share my personal information. So I'm going to stop sharing real quick, and we're going to see if this happens. Okay, so it does show my personal information, and the next screen brings it up of what you want to use your points on. So I'll share it the screen, but I have to go back real quick. And we're gonna remove this from sharing my screen again. Sorry, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right, so we're gonna add the rows into. As you can see, the cart right here is at 0 in the right of the screen, where it says my account, it says 0. So we're gonna add that rows back to the cart, and that cart number should change to 1, and then it'll say view cart. We're gonna view it, but we are gonna click checkout, but I gotta stop sharing my screen again because on the next screen it's gonna show personal information. Share that. All right. Now we'll share the screen again. Doing the most. I don't know. It just scares me every time I'm ready to order. um, using my points, I just get a little reluctant sharing this screen because I don't want to share personal information. But I also don't want to get charged for it either. So you can see here the shipping is going to be $9.99. It is showing my card, but you can't do any information with that. And we'll cut this out. But you can see how much it is. The rows, the full total. And we are going to click this. So it says review and submit loyalty points. You have $268.10 loyalty points available. Select eligible product from the list below to apply points. So the rows we can apply, and then we are only paying for shipping now. So we're not paying for all that other stuff. We are not paying for it. So now we have the rose essential oil, and we are going to click submit. Now, if I had credit on my account, which sometimes I do, but if I had the credit, I could use that credit to apply to the shipping, so I wouldn't have to pay anything. But I don't have any credit. And after using these points, I'll have $53 still left over. And then next month, I'll place an order and that will go back up to like maybe like on a monthly basis, I want to say maybe close to $100 again because I order quite frequently. And remember, the more you spend through a loyalty order, the more you get in return. The longer you do it, the more you spend, the more you get in return. And hello, Joy. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Joy with Jana. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm just talking about how to use your points. The points that you get back from placing a loyalty order from my website. I just walked through on how to use your points, and very simple, but I'll have to chop this video up a little bit because I was a little reluctant. But as you can see, I'm ordering rose essential oil, which is very pricey. I'm not gonna lie, but it takes. Um, dang, I forgot the amount of rose. I think it was like two. No, I'll go back. There, it takes a lot of rose petals to make this bottle, so it's very pricey. But we're gonna place and submit, and it says thank you for shopping Young Living. So we got it, and that's as simple as it gets. But let me go back to that oil real quick. Because I forgot the pound. How much does it take? It takes 22 pounds of rose petals to produce this one bottle. And this is a small bottle of essential oil. So it'll probably give you like 200 drops worth of rose. But rose is pretty strong. I've smelt it once before. And you don't need a lot. And I know Valentine's Day is over, but I'll have this for years to come. It's not going to expire from having it. I just don't keep it in sunlight, and it will last me quite some time. And it will smell lovely. So I finally have a rose after 4 years, almost 4 years of using essential oils. And I was never going to spend my money on this bottle. Me personally, I'm not a fan of floral scents, but I know I would like to have this one. But I had the points to use it. So I used my points to get it. And I didn't spend anything but the shipping. So I paid $10 for the very expensive premium essential oil. And a lot of essential oils that may be out there, and you may even have a rose essential oil at home. It's probably not real. With the products that I have here, they're premium, specifically from the plant. They don't put chemicals or fillers or synthetics to make it smell better or to stretch the oil to make more money. Um, there's none of that. And with this company, they do have this promise. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's right there. Seed to seal, quality commitment. So that is their like motto. And it is something that they stand by. So they will not use pesticides on their crops. So the rows that they grow will not have any chemicals sprayed on it. It won't be like if there's weeds around it or something, there won't be any kind of chemicals sprayed on the plants or the land in general. They use like people to pull the weeds or they use animals to eat the weeds and then they don't eat the crops, which is pretty interesting. And you can go visit these farms. They own their own farms. They do have third-party farms, and there's strict testing. They are open to the public, and they're around the world. So they're not just here in America. They're in China. They're in Australia. They're in Africa, and anyone can visit these farms, which is pretty interesting. Because how many companies do you know will let you come into their where they grow and harvest their products and let you come see how they're made? Not a lot, but this company does. And I thought that was really interesting. So eventually I will get to a farm. I've never been to one. The closest one to me is in Utah, and it's their lavender farm. So there is scientific stuff that you can read about if you want to. Do you have peppermint oil? Yes, Joy. Yes, yes, yes. Peppermint is one of my favorites. We actually have 2 peppermints. Let me just pull it up, and that's a great question. So we have peppermint here, which is in this green bottle, this tall green bottle. Um, and this bottle is the bigger bottle, so it's bigger than the rose oil that I just bought. This one will give you like 3 to 400 drops of peppermint, and you only need 1 drop. But it is discounted at $24, and it is PV amount $24. Um, but there's also this Vitality oil, which is a smaller bottle, and they're both the same oil. Both of these are the same oil, but this one has an FDA approved label. So when I talk about FDA, I try not to get too crazy with it because you know how the FDA can be. They do a lot of things. And some things I approve and some things I'm just like, what? That doesn't make no sense. But with this company, because it is all herbal, the FDA does not recognize herbal supplements or herbal anything to be a drug. And you have to have special licensings to get that approved, and it takes a lot. So this is just an FDA approved label, but the oil is the exact same as this oil. So this is safe to consume. Um, and I've consumed it plenty of times, but I just don't do a lot. So I don't take like 5 drops at once. 1 drop is more than enough, but it is a lot cheaper than the other one, and that's because it's a smaller bottle. But also, I use this one for like headaches. I will use it for like sore muscles. I will use this one to cook with, so if I, or to put in a drink if it required peppermint. I've made like peppermint brownies with it. And remember, it's all plant based. So you're not using a synthetic chemical to put into whatever you're making. It's all plant based oil, excuse me. But yes, we do have peppermint. And there's a lot of oils on here. A lot of oils. Oh yes, and it also helps with digestive your digestive system. So I used Vitality peppermint for when my son was potty training. I would put a couple of drops in the toilet and it helped him release. Um, but also it's really good for your digestive system. So flushing that digestive system out in just in a natural way, peppermint is really good for that. And when I do my 5-day cleanse, I use a lot of peppermint. The the pills that I actually use in my 5-day cleanse, um, have peppermint in them, and every time I take those pills, they're called digest and cleanse pills. When I take those pills and I after 30 minutes of taking it, I burp and you could taste the peppermint, which is crazy. And let me drink some water. I would like to order the first one. The green one? The green bottle, the bigger bottle? Uh, Man, I wanna go back to so the peppermint, if you're talking about the green bottle, it's just a bigger bottle. Um, and you can just keep in mind if you want to get any of the free perks, do a loyalty order. So there's only two ways to order, and the link is pinned to the chat. Okay, so the link is pinned to the chat. Um, and you can either add it to cart or add it to a loyalty order. The only thing, if you do a loyalty order, I would spend more than just a bottle of peppermint, unless you want like a bunch of peppermint. But if you spend 100, we'll start at the lowest amount. So if you do a loyalty order and you spend 50 PV, that is when you'll start seeing cash back to use on future product purchases. So that is the cash that I just used on the rose. I didn't spend any money except for shipping, and the bottle of rose was pretty much free for me, and I had enough cash to use. But if you spend 100 PV, and again, PV stands for product value. So if you spend 100 PV, you will get a 24% discount. That is the discount rate that you see on the screen for me. It says 24.75 for this bottle. Um, that's the discounted rate that I will get, and that's the same rate you'll get if you spend 100 PV. If you spend 200 PV, well, wait, let's go back. The 100 PV, you'll get the 24% discount, you'll get the cash back, and you will get the free bottle of Peace and Calming. So Peace and Calming is another essential oil that is free this month, and I'll just pull it up real quick. It's this bottle right here. Peace and Calming is free for the month of February. So it's really good for relaxation. It to me has like a little pungent smell, but it smells really relaxing and I like the smell of it. It took me a minute to get used to it, um, but it works. It's really, really a great oil. And I love the smell of it now. But when I first smelled it, I was like, I don't know about that. But if there is an oil that you are not resonating with, it's because you need it. So you just use it more. And how I got to liking this oil is used it with bergamot. And bergamot is another oil. So this one has like a citrus woodsy smell, and I would mix peace and calming with bergamot. Anytime I don't like an oil, I mix it with bergamot, and after like 2 or 3 weeks, I'll like the scent of that, and then I'll be able to use that oil on its own. So frankincense, if you've ever smelt frankincense, I did not like frankincense when I first smelt it, but I mixed it with bergamot, and then after a couple of weeks, I was able to withstand frankincense. And now frankincense is one of my favorites. And it's also known as a holy oil because it was mentioned throughout the Bible. Um, but Joy with Jana, if you click the link in the description or in the chat, it will take you to this website. Once you get here, in the top right of the screen where it says My Account, it will say on your screen, sign in. And then you would just create your account. You can add whatever to a cart. And if you do add start, you're not gonna get the discount, you're not gonna get any other free products unless you spend 200. So you can get some free products, but you have to spend 200. If you do it through a loyalty order, you start at that 50 PV amount, you will get free cash back on future product purchases. You'll also get that free peace and calming. And then if you spend 200, you'll get the free joy. If you spend 300, you'll get inner beauty collagen. So those are the free products. And you'll get all three of them if you spend the 300. But I know some people don't want to spend that amount, and I do understand, especially on your first go. But there are collections that you can get that are a great bang for your buck. So if you go to shop, you can go down to either collection, or you can go all the way to the right of this screen and it says starter bundles or kits and collections. Starter bundles have a better variety because you'll get a lot of things in one bundle and you don't have to break the bank. If you start ordering individual oils on its own, it gets a little pricey. But like the peppermint, it is in this premium starter bundle, and you get a diffuser plus 12 other oils. Um, and you'll get the Ninja Red, that red drink that I always talk about, and hand sanitizer, and hands. Uh, ha- it's not hand spray. It's sanitizer spray. So it's almost like Lysol, but everything is plant based. So premium starter bundle is a great way to start. But if you only just want that peppermint, you could. Um, I always try to upsell so you don't miss out on anything. Um, I don't get what you are saying. It just helps me out. Just need peppermint. Okay. Um, well, the peppermint is there. I just when I know you asked for just peppermint, but I always try to upsell because I don't want you to miss out on anything because there are some great deals. But yes, peppermint is there, and there's two of them. But you said you wanted that green one, so the peppermint is really, really good. It is one of my favorite oils too, and I like to use it during working out. I actually need to put that on tomorrow. I like to start my day with peppermint because it's very awakening. It like wakes you up. And it smells nice. Okay, and last upsell. Last upsell. There is diffusers that are only $5. So if you go to diffusers, go to the shop and then down to the diffuser. There is a $5 diffuser and it's right here. It's only $5. And this is a really great diffuser. I bought 6 of them and this sale will end this month. So just so you're aware, there is a $5 diffuser. So if you don't have one, now's a great time to get one because it's really, really cheap. And thank you for even being interested in any of the products that I showcase to anyone who may want to order. But that's all I got for you for tonight. I shared how to use your points with your cash back. I will cut this video somewhat. That way it's not confusing. So anybody catching the replay, it will be straight to the point and I'm not like bouncing from screen to screen and stop sharing and all that. Okay, I will check it out. Yes, it is okay. Okay. All right. Well, I hope this was helpful. I do appreciate it. I appreciate each and everyone being here and joining me today. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen so we have all of me. But yeah, tonight was a great night. I got to showcase the website again. If you missed my Monday night live, I actually placed my loyalty order, and that might explain how to place a loyalty order a little better and what PV and stuff like that means. Um, and I know sometimes I like ramble and just be talking, so I do apologize for that. I just get deep into it, and I want you to know what I'm talking about. But I know it can be information overload, so just let me know if it's too much, and I will cut back on it. But thank you for joining me. I'll see you on my next one, which is on Friday. Tomorrow is my son's birthday, so you will not see me go live. Oh no, you will for the drive-in shop. I do have a drive-in shop tomorrow, but that's the only live you'll get. That's the only one. And I got a lot to do tomorrow. Got to make cupcakes. Got to get his room squared away and decorated because while he's at school, I'll decorate his room. And then, um, yeah, just have a nice birthday with my son. Go have a 7-year-old, y'all. But thank you for joining. I'll see you on my next one, which is Friday. If I don't see you then, I'll see you on my in these YouTube streets. That's what I meant to say. But thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Remember, pay for your health now or pay for your sickness later. Until next time. Bye for now. Love you. Good night.